PC gaming is leading the way with game developers. So 62% of game developers say that the PC is the platform that they are most interested in developing games for. I was actually really surprised by this. Maybe I shouldn't have been, because we did talk last week about the growth in PC gaming here of late. I think we're going to talk about Corsair gaming next week, but I don't know, Jose, you're kind of close to this, the developer world. I mean, is this surprising to you that this is the go-to platform, at least the preferred platform? If you're a game developer, that's where you want to develop something.
So this was interesting. I thought I would have seen mobile instead, but the more
Yeah.
I think about it, I think we're kind of moving a little bit more into cloud gaming to some extent. So originally, what was kind of the weakness of PC gaming is that you needed to have a strong computer. And that was kind of limiting a lot of people kind of selling games there and kind of moving into the mobile market. But maybe if we're seeing a growth in cloud gaming, where now it kind of eliminates the need of having a high kind of computer for the consumer, now it's seen cloud gaming is probably giving the advantage for people to kind of focus on PC games instead.
Yeah, that's a really good insight. And like you said, I would have expected developers to be going where the growth was, which is mobile. But in reality, the preference for developers making games on mobile was declining. Even though sales are growing in mobile, they're not chasing the dollars there as far as their preference. I guess maybe they have a more range of options available to them to create a more powerful, visually stunning game when it comes to PC versus mobile. So even though the dollars are there, not necessarily that's where the preferences are. The other thing I thought interesting here was that previous versions of Nintendo consoles used to be in the single digit percentages of people who wanted to build on those Nintendo consoles. So whether that was Wii or something else, 3DS was mentioned as well. But the Switch, now 20% of developers saying that they're making games for the Switch. So this is actually, I don't know, maybe bullish for Nintendo that more game developers are actually actively developing something for the Switch.
Yeah, just
go ahead.
Oh yes, the Switch is quite a cool platform, and not only can you the fact that you can plug it into your TV and then you can take it out and go with it gives it so much flexibility. You have people engaged on it for a longer time than just one or the other. So
yeah, it kind of bridges it kind of bridges that gap between mobile gaming and console gaming, right? It's kind of a hybrid. That's kind of interesting. 56% of game developers are not currently making anything for VR, but of the ones who are, Oculus by Meta Platforms, that is leading the way as far as preferences go. They want to be building on the Oculus.
So I'm guessing because Oculus is probably the cheapest out of the option out of elements. I think the cheap version is like $300, where Hive, I think it's the other main VR headset. That one goes for almost $1,000. Wow. So I think game developers know that, hey, the consumers, if they're kind of focusing in virtual reality, they're focusing probably with the Oculus headset in mind.
So yeah, if they spent money on the other one, they don't have any money left for games.
yeah. I'm not as like a hardcore gamer by any means, but as a person interested in the gaming industry, and just a normal consumer of electronic gadgets and stuff, Quest has more of a prominent like mainstream name. Like for someone like me, I couldn't name another VR gaming headset. So Hive, I think I've briefly heard of, but it wouldn't be in my kind of wheelhouse. So that might be one of the reasons. Like it's so it's so well known now, and so many people bought it this past holiday season as well.
Yeah, totally. And then finally here, I'm a little bit I'm bad at projecting how much time topics are going to take. I really thought we were going to get to blockchain gaming today, but I guess we'll just tease it a little bit here. I thought that this was really interesting, and we were just talking about Roblox and incentives for creators and all this kind of stuff, but blockchain gaming looks to be a very big thing, but 72% of game developers not interested at all in cryptocurrency 70% not interested in NFTs or non-fungible tokens. And, we're talking about those things on the crypto show as well. But, well, let me just read it real fast. I'm going to read from Square Enix's CEO and what he was saying. He says, we'll see a major strategic theme starting for us in 2022, an increase in social literacy and crypto assets. He hopes that NFTs will become a major trend in gaming going forward. And basically the reason that Square Enix's CEO believes this is because he believes that more people are going to want to find a way that they can profit in gaming and kind of participate, and so blockchain gaming is seen as a way that more people can participate. In reality, you can do it with Roblox though as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a decentralized platform to allow more participation.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm surprised by that. I thought the interest in crypto and NFT would be higher, but maybe they see it as a competitor or threat.
I actually thought it would be the opposite. I thought that percentage would be a lot lower. So it's in theory, it's about 30% of game developers right now are interested in maybe are somewhat interested in it. I thought that was pretty high. I thought I would have expected more in the low teen digits, just because it's still such a very new market in there.